This is Optimal Relationships Daily, episode 277. The Secret: How to Get Over a Breakup by Corbano of lovesagame.com. Hey friend, I'm Joss Marie, and I hope you're having a good start to your day. I've actually got a post from Corbano that offers his secret to getting over a breakup. If you're going through a breakup right now, you can actually subscribe to the show to make sure you get all the previous and future posts about breakups. But for now, let's hear Eddie's secret and start optimizing your life. The Secret: How to Get Over a Breakup by Corbano of lovesagame.com. Healing a broken heart from a lost love seems to be the most challenging endeavor that anyone could imagine. A breakup usually starts with a period of paralyzing shock, turning into helplessness and deep grief. It appears impossible to ever be happy again. Wouldn't it be good if there was a secret showing how to get over a breakup? What if I told you that a breakup or divorce can actually be looked at as a very good chance for you? Your opportunity. Look into the abyss and see who you really are. Do you believe this? Well, I for one do believe, because it happened to me and I experienced it myself. Quote, "You don't know what love is until you've learned the meaning of the blues. Until you've loved a love you've had to lose, you don't know what love is." Chet Baker. My own breakup in 1998 was on the one hand the most terrible and painful incident that ever happened to me. On the other hand, the very best that happened to me. Sounds pretty paradoxical, huh? For now, I would like to ask you just to take my word for it and listen on. You will come to understand why. The secret of how to heal a broken heart didn't come to me just like that, nor have I read about it in a book or the like. As I have written on my About Me page, I've had a breakup coach. Not a professional one, just a very distant relative who apparently called me out of the blue. Today, I know that it was no coincidence at all. He then introduced me to the two main concepts showing how to heal a broken heart. He had been through a terrible divorce himself, as well as dealing with some other terrible things in his life. The measures he took, the thinking he developed, literally saved his life. Isn't it strange that each and every one of us has had or will have a certain point in our lives where we find ourselves standing at a crossroads? Okay, maybe not that strange. That's how life works. Interesting, though, is why some take the way to the right and some choose to go to the left. Some recover very quickly from their breakup or divorce and have grown from that experience. Others take many, many years to recover, and after that, they are not the person they used to be, usually in a negative way. By the time I finally met with him, I had 6 terrible months behind me, full of self-pity, tortuous pain, loneliness, and infinite grief. I was past the first painful phase of a breakup, but not yet ready to move on to make the vital step towards healing. At first, I didn't want to meet him. I didn't want to meet anybody, but he insisted. This was my chance. We met in a coffee house, and I'll never forget what happened. He had heard what happened to me from other people, and after some chit-chat, the first question he asked me literally blew me away. He asked me, "Why do you think that she is responsible for your happiness?" And this was it. So simple. In my eyes, it was her that I needed so badly in my life to be happy, to feel valuable. I held on to her to have a purpose, a meaning. I wasn't happy on my own. It was she who made me go on, enduring myself. I absolutely didn't love myself. Of course, I couldn't think rationally at the time, but it was him who did the thinking for me. He then explained his concept on how to get over a breakup, how to lead a happy and fulfilling life, and how to develop a stable personality. Healing a broken heart was just a side effect of his concept. Extreme suffering during a breakup is always a sign that your mindset towards life and yourself is not correct. The main 2 pillars of a stable personality, and therefore the main premise for a happy life, so he told me, are number 1, complete and unconditional self-love, and number 2, a very personal purpose in life. Wow, that made an impression on me. Does this make sense to you? It took me some time to get it. Only if you love yourself completely and unconditionally, and this means to accept the way you are with all your weaknesses and strengths, can you also love others. If not, everything you do is looking for approval from others. You will be looking for their light instead of using yours. There are quite a few methods to work on self-love. Some have been discussed in previous posts, and some will be discussed in future articles. They all have in common that you must take a closer look into yourself and accept what you see. Finding your inner child and using affirmations are both very good ways to increase your self-love. The second very important secret is finding your purpose in life and pursuing it with all your heart. What's your purpose in life? Well, that's the tricky part. I can't help you much with that. That is something you have to figure out by yourself. I can only give you some tips on how to find it. There are some good books on that matter. Deepak Chopra wrote in his book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, that your very purpose in life is your unique and very special talent. We have taken manifestation in physical form to fulfill this purpose. It calls it Dharma, something when you picture yourself doing it, your heart lightens up and you feel a warm feeling of happiness. When you combine your life purpose with service to humanity, then you make full use of the law of Dharma. I second that. Find something you love and are passionate about, try to help other people with your talent, and then simply be the best at it. There is no greater fulfillment than finding your life purpose and serving others. Then you will not only have your blueprint for a happy life, you will eventually realize that you have gotten over your breakup or divorce along the way. If you are suffering through a breakup or divorce right now, I sincerely wish for you to find your path and come to a higher understanding of your true self. Only then will you be ready to find the partner you deserve. This is a small but vital fraction of the healing process. There are more things to consider, especially in the first phases directly after a breakup or divorce. Your friend, Eddie Corbano. You just listened to the post titled, The Secret How to Get Over a Breakup by Eddie Corbano of lovesagame.com. Breakups are rough, so I hope this post gives you some hope for moving forward if you're going through a breakup right now. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up with that. Thank you for joining me here today. Keep your chin up and come on back again tomorrow with 2 posts from Good Life Zen, where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this podcast, but also Optimal Living Daily, the show where I read to you from even more blogs covering finance, productivity, minimalism, personal development, and more from incredible bloggers like Derek Sivers, Zen Habits, Mark and Angel, The Minimalists, and all the ones you hear on this show too. So if you enjoyed today's episode and like taking amazing blogs on the go, come on over to Optimal Living Daily and subscribe to that one too. And together, we'll start optimizing your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Living Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode. And head to oldpodcast.com, that's OLDpodcast.com, for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.